Hello everyone, and welcome to Wolfenstein, the Old Blood. We had beaten the New Order yesterday, so that was nice. The stream is actually working now, it wasn't before. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with the New Order, and we're here to play this now. So, whoops. We didn't have save slots before. Well, I guess it's been 4 years since I've played this. Damn. Okay. A whole bunch of collectibles to get. Game over if you die. Mein Leben. We'll just do bring 'em on at first, I suppose.
This war is a disease, passed through blood spilled by warriors. I feel the winds from the gathering storm.
Oh, wait. Man, this guy's taking a nap on the job quite often. Steal secret Nazi documents from...
Im Hauptquartier des Führers sprach der Oberkommandierende des Heeres am 15. März 1946 über die jüngsten Erfolge der deutschen Armee. Voller Zuversicht, dass der Endzieg in nur wenigen Jahren zu erreichen sei, sprach er dem großen Fortschritt der deutschen Waffentechnologie unter der Führung von General Wilhelm Strasse einen großen Anteil an.
I hope you don't mind the weight of the world on your shoulders, Agent Blazkowicz.
I've got pretty solid shoulders, Agent 1.
All of them.
Well...
Also, yeah, Blazkowicz is talking here.
Nobody told me.
HQ's put a tight lid on it. General Deathset is manufacturing unstoppable killing machines in a secret compound. One of his lieutenants, Helga von Schabs, is keeping the folder mentioned in your mission briefing at her base of operations, Castle Wolfenstein. This folder contains the location of Deathset's compound. Could be our last chance, this. Before the Nazis wipe out all that's good in the world.
America would never fold.
All right, here's the checkpoint. Remember your cover. Commander Franz, Nazi bastard from the SS in Frankfurt.
Okay. I'm in Frankfurt. Hans.
Die Papiere bitte.
Hier.
Fahren Sie zum Kontrollpunkt da vorne und zeigen Sie dort Ihre Papiere.
Vielen Dank. Wiedersehen. You and me, Blazkowicz. We're a good team. We can do this.
You're gonna die right away.
Okay, look. You're German? Frankly, it's atrocious. So no talking. And keep your gun holstered for as long as you can. The papers Kessler prepared for you are in the glove box. There. Okay. Let's go. And remember, stay focused, stay quiet, and follow me, right?
Commandant Franz, Aus Frankfurt. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Fuck it.
Okay, can I read? Can I read it? Can I?
Himmels Willen stramm stehen, Fritz. Der Jäger kommt gleich. Jawohl. Er macht Hundefutter aus dir, wenn er dich so sieht. Was soll ich denn dann deiner Mutter erzählen? Entschuldige, Onkel. Nenn mich nicht so. Entschuldigung.
Just gonna yoink this.
Zeigen Sie Ihre Papiere.
Hier, bitte sehr.
Alles klar. Guten Morgen, Herr Jäger.
Was gibt's, Greta?
Die Papiere bitte.
Augenblick, warten Sie. Aus Frankfurt. Sind Sie Frankfurter?
Ja, ein Hotdog.
So ein komischer Kauz. Die spinnen die Amis. Hotdog. Die werden sich wundern, wenn wir an der Macht sind. Weiter. Kreta. Bei Fuß.
It's very, very homoerotic that everyone's afraid of the really tall, handsome guy.
Kommandant Franz, bitte, tritt. Hot dog.
Reckon I had to say something.
That was Rudy Jaeger, Helga's second in command. I hear he feeds his dogs with prisoners from the castle's dungeon.
This game is directed very differently than the first one. Article: Castle Wolfenstein assassin executed. Berlin, the 3rd of January 1946. It was the Fuhrer himself who put the noose around the neck of the assassins known as the Castle Wolfenstein terrorist when he was executed early Sunday morning. Herr Hitler was in a fine mood, having recovered remarkably well from the cowardly assassination attempt. As he was led into the execution chamber, the terrorist soiled himself when he saw our Fuhrer in such good health. Let this be a powerful reminder that all enemies of our great nation will meet a righteous end, said Herr Hitler after the assassin had stopped twitching when he hung from the rope. When asked about the status of his well-being, he answered with strength and conviction, "It is time to quell the insidious rumors claiming that I was badly hurt by the terrorist and that he managed to escape. They were fabrications manufactured by our enemies. Everyone who is found to repeat these lies will face trials as traitors of the Reich." My goodness.
Guten Morgen.
Morgan.
So what are we doing here that we're visiting? Like, why?
Helga von Schaps. What a nasty piece of work. Handpicked by Death's Head himself as a key member of the SS Paranormal Division. You know, I had the misfortune of encountering her on a mission to Tanzania. Did I ever tell you about that, Blazkowicz? Was sick with Blackwater fever at the time. Possibly the worst day of my life. Not even a heavy diet of whiskey could improve my condition, if you can imagine.
Why are we talking about this?
Anyway, this castle, Helga owns it. It's her occult research center. Now we need to take down Death's Head or the war will be lost. And Helga is vital in doing this. There's a top secret document folder in Helga's office. It should give us the location of Death's Head's compound. Once we have that, well then, we can launch an assault on his base of operations. Shoot him dead, turn this failure of a war around, and be back just in time for tea.
You're really, really confident about all this, aren't you? You're absolutely going to die.
Right. Off you go. I'll disable the alarm. You head for Helga's research center. We'll stay in touch via radio. Leaving the channel.
Okay.
Was sie gestern in den Ruinen gefunden haben. Könntest du dir vielleicht so eine Reise leisten? Was haben sie denn da?
How do we know that there's not going to be anyone down here?
Inside the elevator.
Roger that. Guard spotted. Going in for the kill. There you go now. Sleep tight.
Aren't there like perks and stuff? Oh, here we go. Perks. Schlockhammer? The Shockhammer. Armor upgrade. It looks good to overcharge armor. That's nice. Silent commander kills. Killing is the last bullet of a clip. Quick 180 turn and auto aim at the nearest enemy. Well, and it's nice because playing the Old Blood, the entire game is using these weapons that were the prologue of the first game. That's nice. Skyrim helmet there. Note from Research Assistant Lang. January 4th, 1945. Helga is in a meeting with the Fuhrer. The whole week. Got to shake his hand. Seemed like a very pleasant man, but his hands were clammy and cold. There was a faint, unpleasant odor, too. Helga assigned me to lead the research team while she was preoccupied with our visitor. Discoveries of note. An ancient construction sketch lodged in between two wooden panels that had been used during the building of this castle. The castle was commissioned by King Otto to be grandiose, impressive, terrifying to his enemies. It must have been quite the sight back then. A marvelous technical achievement by any standards. What piqued my interest was when I looked at the sketches and saw several spaces I could find no entrance to. Maybe some kind of hidden opening device? We'll report this to Helga immediately when she's not otherwise engaged. Could it be the lost treasures of King Otto?
Up on the catwalk, PJ. Don't shoot. It's just me.
Hey, man. Oh, there we are.
I'll take a gander up here. Look for a safe. That's where the folder should be.
Okay, Helga. Where do you keep your secrets?
Now, if I was a safe, where would I hide? Well, I guess I wouldn't hide because I wouldn't be sentient, would I? But I guess I would just be. So, where would I be then?
Be weird.
Blazkowicz, go through every nook and cranny. We're not leaving here without that folder. Blast it. Ah, I found the safe, but the bloody folder is gone. It's just not there. I saw a radio down there. Use it to contact Kessler. Tell him we can't find the folder. Make it snappy, Blazkowicz. I'll stay on the lookout.
Let me get this. Note from Research Assistant Winkler. February 28th, 1946. Research Assistant Ernst Ziegler was burned to death today when performing an experiment on object number 12-1 from the Wolfsburg dig. A small explosion occurred when Herr Ziegler tried to operate the object. Excuse me. His torso caught fire and the fire spread to his head. We tried to put the fire out, but eventually he succumbed to the flames. I'm now forced to write a letter to his wife and to come up with a good explanation. Number 12-1 is a very large, crude-looking device which holds a series of optical lenses, an incinerator with traces of magnesium, and other as of yet unidentified components. We have dated the device to circa 964 AD. It's likely to have been intended as a stationary weapon for larger battles. Uncertain if it ever was deployed in battle or if a version was ever developed which functioned without engulfing its user in flames. I wonder, could this device be what Albert Einstein proposed as a laser in his paper on the quantum theory of radiation? If so, we might be on the verge of the greatest scientific discovery of the decade. Once safety procedures have been improved, the experiments will continue.
Get on the radio and contact Kessler, Blazkowicz. No time to bloody waste.
Pathfinder calling Landseer. Come in, Landseer. Over.
This is Landseer speaking. Over.
Landseer, we can't find Lucy's present. Over.
Pathfinder, I have new information regarding Lucy's present. Rendezvous with me as soon as you can. We will discuss further. Over.
Roger. Pathfinder out.
Bloody hell! Hold them off, Blazkowicz! I'll find us an escape route!
Damn, well,
Nothing good left in the world! Shoot those nappies, Blazkowicz!
Working on it.
ooh, no, I don't want to read. I do personally really like that Blazkowicz talks in the game as you play. I think that adds to the immersion. Well, not that the immersion was bad before, but it adds certain kind of sort of action hero quality to his character, I mean. I have a feeling this game will not depict him as being as deep as the New Order did. Not doing bad, right?
coming along, Wesley?
Okay.
What a bloody cock-up, eh, BJ?
And we still have a chance. Kessler knows something.
Well, it's worth bloody naught if we don't get out of this place. Look, I found a way out. Come here, I'll help you out.
Careful. Careful.
What are we careful
We're
of?
meeting Kessler in the village tavern.
Roger that.
Here we are. Get up here, quick as you can. Here, use this exit. Let's go, Raskowitz. No turning back now.
No, hold on. Helga's diary, entry number 2, September. Read so much about Wolfsburg now, I worry my eyes will begin to bleed. This damnable, fascinating city. Something important here, I can feel it. Certainly seemed important to my ancestor, King Otto. Included so far, King Otto found parchments and fragments, the Istanbul encounter. Parchments imparted him powerful knowledge. See notes of Siegbald, the scholar, page 15 to 26, constructed something Wolfsburg used in warfare against the Magyars. War machines helped his claim to power and the forming of the Holy Roman Empire. However, whatever he constructed seems it was lost in the fire that razed the town to the ground. Most people would probably stop there, but I have this hunger in me to know more. I blame you, Father, for this. I will keep banging my head into this until either it kills me or I break through to the other side. Tonight's wine, a refreshing rangoon. Very good with cheese and sausage.
Jay, keep moving.
That sounds good. Oh my god!
Shit.
That would have broken my legs, man. Look before you leap. What is this? Well, this isn't going well. It's like that that scene from Looney Tunes where Sylvester the Cat is saying to the old lady, like, "Oh, did you die?" Like, she was talking about how she served in World War II, and he's like, "Did you die? You died, didn't you?" Like, playing this game, obviously Blazkowicz doesn't die, because we just played the game that takes place after this. Also, there's a sequel. We're gonna be playing Wolfenstein 2 after this. Rudy Yeager and the Den of Wolves. Chapter 1, Prison. This is an interesting way to frame the chapters. Still alive?
Damn it, Blazkowicz. You done messed up now.
Still
Blazkowicz?
breathing?
Yep, I'm here, Wesley.
Good.
I'll get us out of here somehow.
You ever been to Snowdonia, Blazkowicz?
No, never been.
It's a majestic and beautifully desolate place. Rolling hills as far as the eye can see. My father used to take me hiking there sometimes, before the Great War. He was happy back then. He'd pack a basket full of bread and cheddar, bottle of ale for him and a soft drink for me. Even found a fossil there once. Same day I broke my foot slipping on a wet stone. That was the best day of my life. I wish I'd had a chance to go back there. Evening, officer. Holt ihn raus! Jäger will mit ihm sprechen!
Well, that is a very particular looking part of the pipe. Look at this. I love it when games like I love it when games make like the most ridiculous, like benign objects, like badass. You are gonna bear witness to what is about to happen here.
Super soldiers leashed up by those cables. Turn off the power, maybe shuts them down.
Isn't that a little easy to do? I have to hold it.
Seen your type before, back in Death's Head's X-Labs.
So, how much could a man do while only having a literal metal pipe? Come on, Blaskowitz. Today would be nice, man. Well, I can do it while crouching. So it's a different animation on the angle and if it's the whole pipe or not. Like I'm not kidding. This metal pipe is like one of the best things about this fucking game. It's so weird. So let's see from behind while it's the half pipes. There we go. Nice. Right there with you, man. I think the 2 pipes is faster. It's good to know. Why would you even have this? So it's the same animation either way. Just stab it with 1/2 of the... down. Damn it. Oh boy. Keep going. Come on. Perfect. Which one powers this one? You just don't know? Oh wow. Yeah, in order to be quick, I'll have to make it the full pipe. Understood.
des Teufels. Bei sowas kriege ich Gänsehaut. Als Christ meine ich. Und wer hat darüber gesprochen? Helga. Ich habe sie gestern Abend gehört, als sie vor ihrem Zimmer Wache stand.
Jeder weiß doch, dass sie sich für Geschichte interessiert. Das hat sie sogar in Wien studiert.
Das ist mehr als das. Es ist übernatürlich.
Zweifelst du etwa ihre Motive an?
Natürlich nicht. Es ist nur...
Sie ist Obersturmbannführer der SS. Sie handelt nur zum Besten des Reichs. Meinst du, es interessiert sie, was du denkst?
Nein, aber...
Sie könnte dich auf der Stelle erschießen lassen.
Ja, aber...
Warum bist du der paranormalen Division der SS überhaupt beigetreten? Wenn du glaubst, dass solche Dinge unnatürlich sind, hä? Was?
Ich dachte, wir würden etwas zum Anfassen suchen. Wie den Heiligen Gral zum Beispiel.
Den Heiligen Gral?
Ja.
Ich warte. Am besten verlierst du auch jetzt kein Wort.
Was haben Sie
So,
gesagt?
something real like the Holy Grail. Nice. Gold collectible 1. That's all it's called. We're gonna keep this one powered down. An animation from the side. No, it's behind and the front. Gotcha. Okay. It's not gonna mind if I do this. We're still going? How much of this fucking prison is left, man? Oh shit, what the fuck? Hey man. Well, that would have been bad. Oh man, this is a little mind-numbing. I'm not gonna lie. There was, oh, excuse me, sorry. I think it's the cold. I'm like, I don't feel tired, but I am just yawning all the time. You actually did not hear me do that. I saw a thing today about some sort of like world economy. A world economy conference. And it was like a talk, I don't think it was just between Prime Minister Mark Carney and President Trump, but those two were definitely the ones everyone was talking about after. Everyone was really impressed by Carney's professionalism and calm and collected delivery, and how just how different of a country leader he is compared to Trump, really. And honestly, that's just kind of how it goes. But
Was electrified.
the okay. That is just kind of how it goes. With politics, like comparing rhetoric and promises and all that. A lot of Americans and other people who have to witness Trump's behavior all the time will look at our leaders and be like, man, Canada's so much better of a country than the U.S. And, I don't know. Just the way Carney was talking, like when he was addressing this country when he came back from that conference, some of the shit he was saying was weird. Like, it's nice, right? Like, it's nice to have a guy, you know, be calm and collected and talk about real things and, like, But I don't know. After the whole trade deal with China, it was weird. He was talking about how like Canada as like a sovereign nation is working to be more self-sufficient and powerful in like the fields of AI and like the criminal justice system, and I'm like, well, does that mean you're going to be investigating the murdered and missing indigenous like women and girls and two-spirited people? Is that what that means? No, I feel like that's not what that means. And like border security and like it's just weird, especially right after the trade deal with China, a surveillance state. Um, call them communist if you want. They're certainly authoritarian, which in my opinion means that they are not communist. Um, I just, it's weird. Like it's just weird. I don't want this country to be like I want this country to be a communist country, but I don't want it to be like an authoritarian communist country. Like I don't want it to be China. And I know so much of our lives are already recorded. I know so much of our lives are already watched. There's surveillance everywhere. How often are we caught collectively across traffic cams and people's phones that we don't even know about, and like our digital footprints and all of our bank records and our jobs and our phone lines and the GPS systems we use all the time, like our doctor's appointments, like how much of our lives are recorded? It's a lot. Like, is that good, cool, bad, scary? Like, I don't know. It's hard to feel one way or the other about it. It's hard for me to. Just, I don't know, man. The Geneva Convention exists because of us. We're not the good guys. You can't. I don't like. I don't like state or federal government existing at all. I don't like the idea of convincing the people to trust any body of government to be able to provide what the people need. It's not about if they deliver or not. It's just the concept of it. On principle, I think it's weird. And I don't like if Canadians are safer and happier people for it, and we're better off, like we're better for all of this happening, right? People are housed, people are fed, people are safe, people are healthy in a myriad of different ways. That's good. I want that. But like I don't know what it'll look like getting there. And I don't I just they don't owe it to us to not abuse us as government officials. Like they don't, right? Like people, like when the countries were quote founded, end quote, really when they were taken from indigenous people who were already here, these countries were founded upon genocide. We can't seriously pretend that the same system that's still intact thereafter is gonna like be nice to us now. Like that just seems unlikely. Unlikely to pan out in a way that's best for everyone, especially working class people and people who are, you know, marginalized, discriminated against both systemically, institutionally, interpersonally, like people who aren't safe. I don't know. Just like Trudeau before him, Carney does have a way with words. I quite like that. And maybe that's part of the propaganda, part of the rhetoric, part of the sinister thing behind neoliberal governments and moralist governments in general. Just I don't know. just this country is like I thought when I started playing this series, and it's funny, I'm curious if as the different Wolfenstein games I play, as we go through them, I wonder if for every game that I play, I will be in a different state of mind for every respective game. That'll be funny. That'll actually be kind of cool if that's what happens, given the news stuff going around right now. So, the New Order, we start playing that, and I'm thinking, like, wow, fascism is, oh my god, the Nazis, the American Nazis, they're gonna win, they're gonna take over Iran, the Iranian people are begging a bunch of Nazis to save them, and then they will, and then the Americans are gonna bomb everybody, and now I'm like, well, ICE, the Nazis, are still doing Nazi shit in Minnesota, but I don't know. I still think that over there is going to get worse before it gets better, but it seems that after the economy conference, I can't remember what it was called, the conference itself, but after that conference, I feel like the morality has kind of gone back up. That doesn't mean things are getting better materially, but maybe there will be less accelerationism going on. Not saying that I was part of the accelerationism, but I I went from having the Nazis being like the prime concern in my mind to like, well, now, like I thought oh, forgive me, just hold on. I thought Wolfenstein was gonna be the reality that we'd have to prepare for. But it seems like Disco Elysium is what we're going to have to prepare for. Those coalition airships may very well have a Canadian flag on them. And I'm still going to be there being the one who has to solve the murder on the ground. Like, we're not going to be up there. Like, there is a class system, that there is such a thing as money, that we would dare as a species to put a price tag on food. Like, that is preposterous. So long as those things remain true, there is never going to be a government that will really help everyone. The best thing you could do is make sure that the things we need to help each other and ourselves is readily available to the people. And I think the government needs to not be intact entirely in order for that to be possible. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I don't want things to get worse in a quiet way. I don't want it to go from moralism that goes under the radar that no one dares to criticize to go to like being the bad guys. Like, I don't know. It's real easy for Carney to say that human rights are non-negotiable when it comes to trade deals with China, but he's a politician. Part of the job description is lying. Oh! Right in the teeth. I heard that one. That was funny. Hey, man. Oh. Here we go. Note from the state veterinarian. Mr. Yeager, I appreciate that you were concerned about her health, but I assure you that surgery will not be necessary. Indeed, I do agree with your assessment that she has seemed irritable and withdrawn lately, but let me point out 2 important points that should ease your mind. If you give her the medication twice daily as prescribed, the kidney stones should pass naturally. 2, I know Greta is more than a mere dog to you, but once this ordeal is over, she will quickly forget about it and return to her normal, jolly self. Why would you leave the note here? shit. There's different ways to go in. Which one's the right one? Did I do good? Are there secrets and stuff? Are these all just different ways to get there? This pipe is fucking awesome, dude. I don't know what the hell they made this thing with, but it is masterful craftsmanship. And that's everything here, I guess. Nope. Like, if that's only to shut off the Super Soldaten's power supply, what's the point of it? Like, why would they ever want to do that? Article: Rudy Yeager, the Patriot Hunter. What matters most to a hunter is his dog. This is Herr Rudy Yeager, SS Lieutenant, caretaker at Castle Wolfenstein. When we meet Herr Yeager, it is a crisp October day. He is taking us on a walk through the forest south of Paderborn. His dog, a beautiful hunting breed enhanced by the research of General Wilhelm Strauss, trots along by his side through the carpet of rustling leaves. It's a relationship. She trusts me, and she knows I would never betray that trust. When you're out there, stalking your prey, that's all that matters. When speaking with Yeager, it becomes clear that the same fervor that made him Helga von Schaub's right hand is also devoted to the art of hunting. But what about fellow hunting partners? I need someone I can rely on 100%. People are clumsy. They are easily distracted and insecure. Dogs, on the other hand, are great animals. They are loyal to the other members of their group. They follow their leader without question. And when the group is threatened, they bite. Sorry, I was doing a little bit of a mic check there. Oh my goodness.
Aber natürlich. Du armes Ding. Ein bisschen
Das Geheimnis. Oh Gott, sie kennt das Geheimnis.
Tell me about the secret. What does Helga know?
Oh, mein Junge. Bist du von der Front zurück? Ich hätte nie gedacht, dass ich dich wiedersehe. Oh, mein kleiner süßer Junge. Oh.
Sorry, old man. You mistake me for someone else.
Ich dachte, eine Sekunde lang.
Medieval sword unearthed in Wolfsburg, Berlin, November 3rd, 1945. Archaeologists have unearthed fragments of a sword buried underneath a street in Wolfsburg. The sword has been dated to the 10th century and belonged to a medieval knight. Archaeologists leading the dig, Lottie Cole, commented today on the find with enthusiasm. The knight was in the service of King Otto, the Holy Roman Empire, when he was, for unknown reasons, killed on the streets of Wolfsburg. It is unclear how this find relates to the razing of Wolfsburg, which took place in 965 AD. It strengthens the most popular theory among local historians. The group of knights sent out by King Otto were killed when they were trying to defend the city from invading bandits.
Jahre geflogen sind. Früher saßen wir am See, bis die Sonne unterging. Zeit zum Überstehen.
Shit is so
I'll tell you
cool.
about Aunt Sarah. Diagnosed with dementia during college. Medication made her drowsy, strange. I remember those eyes of hers, like dirty windows on some derelict shack. Grandma told me it passed through the blood.
See, these little monologues within Blazkowicz's mind are nice. I like the way they're worded. Despite this game being so different from the New Order, I think it's good. Like that they kept them. Like, this thing is so strong.
Was ist?
Wir bringen ihn zur Festung.
Found you.
Jawohl!
You are a quiet one, aren't you? Don't worry. We have plenty of time to get comfortable in each other's company.
Patient interview note from Helga. I am preoccupied by Jonas Hartmann. There's more to this patient's ramblings than the manifestations of a psychosis. He's describing recurring visions connected to the city of Wolfsburg, visions that seem to be related to King Otto, a church burnt to the ground, strange machinery in an underground labyrinth, rotting limbs twisting and moving in darkness. It's all very intriguing. It could be our first real lead to find the buried treasures of King Otto and interview him in the library. What wine to choose? He seems like a Sauvignon kind of man. I shall enjoy this. Note from a Nazi officer. Helmut, add this to the incoming patient's file. Don't forget at this time or Helga is going to go crazy again. Remember last time? Let's not go through that again. 3 new patients next week. First patient, B6, apparently has visions of dark caves beneath Wolfsburg. Second patient, B7, dreams of armies destroyed by rays of light. Third patient, B8, thinks he hears the thoughts of the rotting machine beast. Good grief, what nonsense this is. I'll never forgive you for recommending me for duty here. Stop leaving notes like this lying around. Eric. Scribbled on the note, Officer Helmut, send Eric to the African front as infantry. Helga. So Helga sees that and she's like, well, fuck you. You should die. You should go die.
Jesus Christ. That's a big fucking dog.
Okay. Nice. Oh, I even get directional stuff for the commanders. The different animations for the stealth kills with the pipe. They're very good. Well, I'm gonna have to sneak over to that guy. Let's see. Awesome. Is there only one animation with the pipes? I'm fine with that. Okay. Seven. I'm not detected, am I? Shit. Where? Why? Who? How? Okay. I was watching a friend play this game last year, and they were complaining a lot about the level design, and they really started kind of molding over the whole thing. And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, well, ideally I wouldn't be. I mean, I actually, I was going to say, well, it would be nice if I wasn't detected, but I actually wasn't detected. I was kind of iffy, sort of maybe detected. But that's not the same thing. What I was saying was that they were complaining about the game being like ass, but it of course was a bit more that was a lot more like just that they suck at it. Not suck, but like they weren't like doing anything differently. They kept doing the same thing over and over, and they were getting the same result. And this game's ass. Level design's horrible. I don't know why the enemy's there. This thing's not working properly. It's this and that, and like I've done that. We've all been there, but like, come on. Can I salvage it? And has everyone detected me? I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can do it. If I can do it, then that's great. I want to do it. I don't think the idea of just beating them up and like just smacking them with it. I'm having fun. Like now I'm just fucking around, but I'm having fun. This is okay. I love this animation. I love how it's only one animation, because that way it's consistent, right? I think that's cool. I like that. Because if it's the whole pipe, then it's like, oh, come here. Like you scoop up their legs, and it's just embarrassing, isn't it? You just die to a dude who has a pipe. Like, because that pistol I just picked up is the first one that I have picked up since breaking out of the prison, I have killed, like, I'm gonna be killing people with just a pipe. I broke out of the prison with just a pipe. That shit's hilarious. Come here. That shit's awesome. Turn that way. Good. Good. And I love that the blood comes out of the pipe. That's so funny. Oh. The dog's gonna come over here. No. Excuse me? You fucking didn't see me? Won't be doing this for too much longer, but like once this stops being fun. What was that? How come I'd never seen that animation? Stab him in the fucking armpit? This is goofy. I love it. There's really no reason for me to. Okay. Okay, dog dead, good. Okay. We're doing okay, right? Only for perks. Wait, can I just like farm checkpoints? Huh. Okay. He's heading along there. Good. Hey, man. Trying to... Head explosions. What does that mean, head explosions? That's awesome. Outgunned by a dude with a pipe. What are they paying you for, guys? Come on. You can't make livable wages off of being xenophobic alone. A man cannot live on xenophobia alone. Oh my god. Ow. They do a lot more damage. I'm just gonna go for it. What's that? Can I activate, drive? Is there any, like, fucking health or anything in here? Like, that's a bit silly. Alright. My friend may have had a bit of a point in complaining about some things that could be a little bit better about the game. But that's always valid. You should have seen them. They were mauling over this game. Oops. And I'm not even piloting this thing, eh? It's just going. And what's this doing? Oh, did that rat just jump into the water? Am I gonna have to navigate in and around the boat this whole time now? Oh, that's gonna be a little irritating.
Don't worry, Wesley. I've got a plan.
He's dead.
Kill every goddamn Nazi in there. Set you free. Then we get the hell out of this place and contact Kessler in the village tavern.
You suck, Blazkowicz. Nice. What's that do? Oh. Do they, like, are the enemies doing more damage? Oh. It was a different one, I guess. Wait. Wait. No. No, what about that? Why did I open that? What was the point of that? No. I had no idea this is where I was supposed to go. God damn it. I'm muted. Why am I muted? How long have I been muted? I don't like that. Yeah, that one was really nasty. What are you what are you, like, what? What? What are you shooting at, man? Stupid weirdo. I'm gonna bonk you. Okay.
Ist da wer?
Okay. What? What is this that I found? Oh, it's like a marksman rifle.
Also, ich legte im Bett neben diesem Mädchen und...
Lag.
Was?
Du hast im Bett gelegen, nicht gelegt.
Legen, liegen, wo ist der Unterschied?
Du legst Eier. Du liegst im Bett. Ich nehme an, du bist kein Vogel, oder?
Willst du jetzt die Geschichte hören oder nicht?
Die Sprache richtig zu können, ist wichtig.
Warum hackst du ständig auf jedermanns Grammatik rum?
Weil ich an die Erhaltung der Reinheit unserer wunderschönen Sprache glaube. Damit wir nicht der Barbarei verfallen.
Na, dann erzähl ich die Geschichte eben nicht.
Ich sag dir nur, wenn wir...
Ach, halt die Klappe.
That's so funny. The Nazis are being grammar Nazis. They're laying in bed. It's lying. I guess German also being a phonetic language, that it would make sense that laying and lying in German would be so close. Really? You shoot like that guy shot. He fired a shot.
Also, ich legte im Bett neben diesem Mädchen und...
Lag.
Was?
Du hast im Bett gelegen, nicht gelegt.
Legen, liegen, wo ist der Unterschied?
Du legst Eier. Du liegst im Bett. Ich nehme an...
Now, is that the knife or?
Reminds me of the bog by the Johnson's farm back home. Smell of dead plants and wet wood.
Okay. Oh my God. What the fuck did I even land on? Cool. I bet I'm never gonna be able to do that again. Note from Helga. Need to get this inscription on the sarcophagus translated. Edit. Regine Cineris hic sarcophagus habet. Pardon? Yeah, this game is focusing a lot more on the occult than and the pseudo archaeology rather than the more grounded science fiction stuff, I guess. Hey. Okay. Good. I think we're good. Oh, yeah, that's where I came from. Cool. We're good. A lot more stealth in this game. I'm fine with that. Because that means I get to stab people with a metal pipe sound effect. I'll throw a pipe at him. Alright, I'm back. Just... Where are these guys? I hear them. We good? I think we're good. Well, that was it, I guess. I want to recenter this, because this is off. Where the hell do I go? You know what? Maybe this game is bad. If my favorite thing about it is a metal pipe I get to swing around, maybe the game's not that great. Normandy Defense Museum to open next week. Paris, March 15th, 1946. 2 years after the failed Allied invasion of Normandy in June 1944, the Wehrmacht, in cooperation with the People's Front, is ready to inaugurate the first Normandy Defense Museum. Spread out on 3 beaches, the museum is connected by an underground metro and will feature tours of the bunkers, encampments, and the beaches themselves. 156,000 Allied soldiers died during the attempted invasion of Normandy. Only 89 German heroes lost their lives. The failed invasion was subsequently dubbed D-Day by the Allied aggressors, where the D stands for the English word for death, and is perceived by many to be the final nail in the coffin for the already strained Anglo-American alliance. When asked about the speed of which the museum was built, the chief of the museum remarked, "It's poetic justice. The museum was built by the enemies we captured during the invasion. They came here to destroy our fatherland, but ended up building a monument to their own defeat." I mean, I don't like America, so that is like a little bit of Schadenfreude of that happening, but not much. Can't say I prefer the even bigger bad guys. Well, it's not comparative. They're all bad guys. What is that? Oh, I got a scope. Cool. Yeah, it's not exactly a... It's kind of a lose. It's not good that happened. What's happening? Oh, this is an actual sniper rifle, man.
Okay, one more.
Is Blazkowicz still shirtless? During this whole thing? Okay, that's over here, right? This is the way to go. Can I stealth kill these guys? Come on, man. Hey. So they had the automatic shotguns back when this game takes place, but just Blazkowicz didn't get his hands on them, I guess. Oh.
Way to the keep.
Let's hope this chapter is done with soon. I'm a little over the backtracking and the water stuff. Oh my god. You okay? Okay. No secrets that I can see. Fine with that. What a weird, unnecessary cutscene. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. What are the perks for this? I need to get 200 fucking kills with this thing? I am being decidedly reckless right now. Okay. Whoa. Cool. Awooga. Awooga. Excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna. I mean, he is a Nazi. I don't wanna. I don't wanna leave him to his own devices or anything.
Ja, sowas habe ich noch nie gesehen. Irgendwann hat Jäger jeden soweit.
Weißt du, wenn er wirklich nichts weiß?
Tja, dann muss er sich was ausdenken. Ich weiß, wozu Jäger fähig ist. Ich hab's gesehen. Er kann unendliche Schmerzen zufügen, ohne zu töten. Ich glaube, er ist ein bisschen verrückt.
Ja, ich habe noch nie einen solchen Hundeladen gesehen wie ihn.
Might be a little bit crazy.
Hier, in der Kneipe, weiter reden.
Ich habe gerade wenig Geld.
Keine Sorge. Ich sag Kessler dem Wirt, dass es für mich anschreiben soll. So zahle ich sie eh nie.
Erzähl weiter.
There's no way they wouldn't see me. I'm not Batman. Let's see here. Well, those two guys are never going to the bar now. Because they're dead. Is that it? Oh. Alright, I remember that room being a little bit harder than usual, but this whole game is just kind of blended together. It's all sort of samey level design. By now, in the New Order, I would have done a whole bunch of different sorts of things in a different setting, but this is all just sort of the same Castle Wolfenstein thing. It's almost like a Half-Life game the way this plays out.
Ob es ja irgendwelche guten Bücher gibt.
Alas, poor Yurik. Oops.
He's polite enough to put it back where he found it. Hey, it's a cacodemon. Cool. Wait, is that Hamlet? He referenced Hamlet there by picking up the thing. That's funny. Note from a scholar of King Otto. Here is the translation you asked for, Frau Obersturmbannführer. I have so far applied all of my skills to deciphering the confusing translation bestowed to me by the king's linguistic scholars. Many of King Otto's parchments were badly damaged, scorched by fire, and missing complete paragraphs that seemingly contained crucial information. Also, my work has been slowed down considerably by utterly dismal test conditions in these dungeons. However, during the last month, I have been making enormous strides in my research. The bodily fluid circulating within a human can be altered with an alchemical substance which is partially described in one of the text fragments. In theory, I should be able to create a serum which can awaken dead tissue. This would allow wounded soldiers to be healed in the middle of battle. However, as a fascinating side effect, one of the test subjects died from the alchemical compound, and when I went to pull the sheet over his body, he opened his eyes. The subject had remarkably returned from death. Thus far, I have successfully brought 5 test subjects back to life. I have observed that subjects returning from death enter into a catatonic sleep-like state. Furthermore, the body temperature of the subjects increases dramatically. I have even seen some of them spontaneously burst into flames from the accumulated internal heat. Another unfortunate side effect is that they become gripped by a murderous frenzy which seems to never wane. The only way to permanently kill them seems to be destroying their brain or hack them into little pieces. I have started calling them shamblers because of how they move. More experimentation is needed. As soon as I get my reinforced straps for the dissection table, I shall attempt a vivisection on one of them. Nazi zombies.
Sollte dieser Kamin nicht schon letzte Woche repariert werden? Mist. Diese hirnverbrannten Idioten können nichts richtig machen.
Helga's Diary, entry number 4. December. My God, how it's snowing outside. The stone corridors of this castle are freezing cold. I feel wear thick, warm socks every day. They're comfortable, but a terrible itch sets in after a while. Got back the translation of another passage from King Otto's diary today. Very interesting. The king is grief-stricken after his wife, Queen Eadgith, died unexpectedly. He goes on to write about ancient fragments of parchments that have come into his possession. He has put his most prominent scholars on the task of deciphering them. Despite not knowing their contents, he believes them to be a gift from God, and that the Lord is telling him his destiny is to become the Holy Emperor of Europe. Puzzling. He must have looked really special in these parchments. Or maybe it's the grief taking over, blinding him. Anyway, went to the wine cellar earlier today. Oh, excuse me. I found a 1928 Bordeaux. A very good year, I've heard. Time to taste. Wait, she drinks every day? I mean, if it's wine, that's tasteful, I guess, but that's... I think this game is doing what the Callisto Protocol was doing, where they're having these stealth sections to pad out the gameplay time. This game's lucky I enjoy the stealth so much.
Dem römisch-deutschen Kaiser?
Genau dem.
Großer Gott.
Eine beeindruckende Frau. Hast du gewusst, dass sie ein halbes Jahr lang im Amazonas-Dschungel auf sich allein gestellt war? Mit ihrem Bein? Wie kann man so etwas überleben?
Mit einem Willen aus Stahl. Alles in Ordnung.
Okay. God damn it. All right. Sorry.
Weiß ich nicht, aber Helga behauptet angeblich, dass sie von König Otto I. abstammt.
Los, Schieber!
Are there stairs or? Right. There's probably a whole bunch of stuff I'm missing on those tables, but let's let me see. Health, armor. They really were relying on me being detected. Which is good for me because that means it rewards being undetected. Oh. Okay. Fine. You know what I heard years ago? Something I've never actually looked into, but I've always wanted to actually investigate to see if it's real. I heard that this country has somewhere an anarchist book fair. Now that sounds like the coolest shit ever to me. I've always wanted to really get into reading. I don't have a lot of like decent material to start off with, and I wouldn't know where to start. My girlfriend's there's like a bookstore that they peruse in sometimes. That's in a mall, but there's like this one book called like We Were Meant to Be Worms, which is it's like a horror story, but like it's also like trans positive apparently. I'm not sure how that could work, but reminds me of Look Outside. There's something that happens in that game that makes me I heard like stomping. That's the way to leave, I guess. I want to kill that commander guy, though. Damn. I came here to prevent book burnings, not initiate them. It's funny that that just happened, given that I was just talking about book fairs. I don't know if I finished my thought. There's something that happens in Look Outside that the title of that one book reminded me of. It's odd. Knowing Look Outside, I wonder if it's a reference to the book.
Wesley.
Well, this isn't gonna go well. You're alive, man? What the hell? I'm gonna loot the area before I help you. That's okay, right? The enemies are going to be coming from there, I imagine.
Hey. Come on, Wesley. Wake up. Gotta wake up. Come on. Wesley.
Blazkowicz.
Yeah.
Some dire straits we've gotten ourselves into, eh?
I don't know how you pulled through it, soldier. Come on. There you go.
I have a secret trick. Count to 4. Inhale. Count to 4. Exhale.
You got it.
You should try it. He's here.
You all right there? Huh? Ah, I was a bit worried we had lost. Greta, bleib. Greta was hungry. I didn't want the flesh to go to waste. I'm sure you understand.
You sick little Nazi fuck.
Aha, little Nazi fuck. You are a funny man, clown of the class when you were a boy, I would guess. Well, the funny ends here. My father died of electrocution, and such accidents were not unusual
Awesome.
in the coal fields of Ruhr Valley. I remember my uncle telling me
Monologue
that
time.
water when it happened. Water is a conduit for electricity. And what is in our bodies? That is right, water. When I press this button, electricity will flow through your body, carried by this water, and it will cramp up and you will feel the most intense pain you've ever felt in your life. If you do not want to feel this pain, which is completely understandable, you need to answer my question without hesitation. So, who is your contact in the village?
Claus.
Who is this Claus?
Santa Claus.
Your comedy act won't save you. Talking will. Why do you insist? Your boys are dying out there on the beaches and the fields. It's pathetic, like pulling the wings off an insect. Your war is lost.
When I break free, I will fry you in this chair till you die.
Is that my pipe? No! He's using my pipe against me.
Inhale. Count to 4. Exhale.
One last time, then I will kill you. Who is your contact? Yes?
And when I'm done with you, I will kill your dog.
Let me.
Killed your fucking dog, Rudy.
Oh, he got out?
Sorry I couldn't save you, pal.
He tried. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching me do that. Okay. 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 Yeah, they keep having an obsession with making the Nazis, like, it's very, I said this before, I'm sure, it's very Tarantino-esque to insist that the irredeemable bad guys even are still charismatic, which they really do not have to be at all. Not at all. Okay.
Wechselt eure Position!
Alright. Not too shabby. I will be right back. We'll just be just a minute or two. Oh. All right. So. Where do we go? What? Really? What? A secret area? What? Where am I supposed to go? I'm using an amphitheater to torture people. Wild. Okay.
Get a grip, BJ. Carry on with the plan. Grab a cable car to the village. Rendezvous with Kessler in the tavern.
Is that rat supposed to be representative of me?
No hill for a stepper, right, Billy boy? No hill for a stepper.
Escape! No. Take goddamn forever, man. Alright. We'll get through it, just like we always do. Like, the choreography on these pipe kill animations, they really are using, like, they're using the design of the pipe to the most of, like, to its utmost ability here. Last time. I'm not gonna keep doing that. But if I can do it without having to Oh, well, this is a cable car, isn't it?
Alarm! Gefangener auf der Seilbahnplattform! Der Gefangene darf nicht aus der Burg entkommen! Wiederhole! Der Gefangene darf nicht aus der Burg entkommen!
Okay, need to find that guy. Okay. 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 Whew. You follow me down here? Good. Why do these Nazis always leave, like, armor on the ground all the time? Isn't that weird? Like, what if someone were to just, like, pick it up and use it? Or, like, just smelt it on the spot and turn it into armor that my character doesn't actually use? Because when he looks in the mirror, he's not actually wearing any armor. Ugh. Please, please. Okay. That's Wolfenstein.
Ein Gefangener ist aus Burg Wolfenstein entkommen. Alle Wachen in Alarmbereitschaft.
Huh. Oh.
Ton of power. Get it back up again.
How would you ever be able to get it back up from here? Nice. Fuck. How do I... Oh my god, this pipe, dude. Is he dead?
Jawohl, Kommandant. Schickt die Verstärkung zu ihrer Position. Keine Munition! Muss nachladen! Ich ändere meine Position!
Hold on. Wouldn't Kessler, being our informant... Hey, this music, it's from the original. It's from Wolfenstein 3D. That shit's so cool. Well, wouldn't Kessler being our informant... Whoa. Wouldn't that be the first thing they'd think of?
Gotta get out.
Where? Okay. So, are we gonna do the pipe? Oh my god. Do it. Yeah.
Ein streunender Hund, der erledigt werden muss. Ist aus dem Kerker ausgebrochen und hat eine Menge Ärger verursacht.
Aha. Einer von Helgas Irren.
Ich glaube nicht. Aber verrückt ist er. So viel steht fest. Aber mich wird er nicht überraschen. Das sage ich dir.
Well, he's not gonna catch me off guard. Made you eat those words. Made my pipe eat those words. God. Well, he won't catch me off guard, that's for sure. Oh. Like, come on. must be prototype versions of the drones in the future that we fight in New Order. Are we done? God, everything in this game is just an arena. Either a stealth section or just this constant combat. First game was definitely a little bit better, not better paced, but, well, I guess better paced because it had like breaks in combat. Done a little bit better, I guess. Rat. That's Blazkowicz's spirit animal. Well, that was stressful. Also, I loved how he just kind of said no and then tried again. Oh, shit. Anything else?
Fast, BJ.
Ah, shit. I hear you running up on me, you fucking weasel. Oh my god, there's so many of them. They're coming here. Oh, it's one of my favorite lines in the game coming up. I'm seeing red. Is that not... Can I explode those things? Who's sniping at me? Okay. Oh my god. That is explosive. Okay. Okay. Armor. Health would be nice. Perfect. Okay. That's... They had a lot of fun with that fucking pipe, didn't they? That's so ridiculous. I want Blazkowicz to say the line. He didn't say the line yet. No. Hey man. Be from behind. It's gotta be front. 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 It's gotta be front. Understood. Round two. Like, yeah, you're gonna lock me in an animation? What the fuck is this? I can't climb up on, like, the little dividers up there? Like, I have to run around, but I can't run around because the thing's faster than me. Right. Come on. He didn't say the line. Well, we'll see if he says it later in the game. 'Cause I know he says it. I knows it. Well, this seems like a nice village.
Hey, Küchemann! Haben Sie ein paar Münzen übrig?
Für Suppe.
Nimm dich vor den Wölfen in Acht, guter Herr. Güte.
I don't understand.
Hä? Hörst du nicht das Schnappen ihrer Kiefer? Hä? Die Wölfe werden uns alle fressen, wenn wir nichts tun. Ja? Wir müssen uns vorbereiten. Wir müssen so viele Nazis wie möglich töten.
That's the tavern. That's where I gotta be. Dinner sitzen singing in moonshine.
Ich bringe Sie zu Herrn Kessler.
What's your name?
Annette, what is yours?
William J. Blazkowicz, U.S. military.
Do people call you that?
Father used to call me Billy Boy.
Billy Boy. Billy Boy. Billy Boy. Seltsamer Name für einen erwachsenen Mann.
Some people just call me BJ.
I like this better. You look like a BJ.
Thanks, I suppose.
I imagine there's a whole bunch of these in the game, but you kind of missed them. This music's not bad. Is this actually what the music was for Wolfenstein 3D? That's just 5? Is there a secret here? I wonder if those barrels can be moved. Oh, these are rifle guys. Okay, well... Do I get anything for doing these, I wonder? Aside from them just being fun, I guess. Old silver. There's gotta be... Well, we found one secret. Well, I'll run back to the beginning. Alright. Okay, well, this is quite the level. I'm gonna keep rubbing my face against the wall here. In the original Wolfenstein, I wonder if there was even any, like, contextual prompts. Or would you have to, like, just interact with stuff randomly? Hey. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to actually finally eat all that food that's been lying around. Wait, what's through this door, then? The... Probably just head back. I think I've killed every enemy around here. Shit. Whoa. Ow. One last secret. Complete the nightmare in Chapter 4. Okay, so I do have to get through every nightmare. Fine with that. That'll be a fun thing to play through on my own time and not very much on stream, because those retro levels are very long-winded.
Ladies first.
Annette, wer ist das? Das ist Herr BJ, Herr Kessler. Er wusste das Passwort.
BJ? William J. Blazkowicz, U.S. military.
Yes, I recognize your voice. Where's your friend?
In Abraham's bosom.
Dead?
What the hell does that mean?
Mein Kind, überprüft die Fenster und versteckt dich dann unten in der Höhle.
Ja, Herr Kessler.
Oh my god.
I must get her downstairs.
Of course.
Take care of the Nazi pigs, Agent Blazkowicz. Kill them all.
Say less. What made them start
Lock
attacking?
this door. Don't open it until I say it's safe.